All right, we are now live. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening again, wherever you're tuning in from. This is me, Aryan, and coming to you live from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. It's December 14, 2024, 10:47 p.m. here. It's kind of late at night, but it's a productive day, actually, a family day since last night. So I posted in my business page that we ate out dinner with the family last night. It was our first time in Kona Sushi Bar, and the food was awesome. And today, this morning, so there's still a lot of mess in the kitchen. So we actually just had brunch outside. And then, I just had to clean up first before we went out. And then just rested for a bit, went to church. And then after that, we went to get some groceries for the week. So pretty busy, but again, still showing up for this go live because I wanted to give value to you guys. As I've said, I'm doing this challenge and in our digital business, and I'm committed to giving you value every day. So actually, today is kind of a mixed emotions for me because yesterday actually, I just found out that one of my closest friends in college passed away, and it was a really sad day. Um, she was survived by her husband and two young kids, and my prayers go out to the bereaved family, and I hope and pray that she would rest in peace. So yeah, that was the bad news. But also, as I said, it's mixed emotions because also today is still it's 14 today. So today is my best friend's birthday. She became my friend when we were in kindergarten too, and she became my best friend for since then. So it has been years since we've known each other, and she's in the Philippines right now. So I just wanted to greet her. Shout out to Kay Esquilio, happy birthday, happy birthday, Beeps. I love you and I miss you. I hope I can see you here very, very soon. So again, that's my day. That's how my day went. So it was a mix of a lot of emotions, different emotions, but it was still a productive day. So today, or again, just to introduce myself first, if this is the first time that you're seeing me or my page, I just wanted to introduce myself. Again, I'm Aryan, and I'm a Filipino immigrant living here in Windsor now, together with my husband and two young boys. So I have a 14-year-old and a 7-year-old boy. And prior to coming here to Canada, I used to be an SAP programmer, a software engineer back in the Philippines for 12 years. And I started here in 2022 as a student, studied project management, and took up the PMP certification exam. Alongside with it, while I was studying, I was juggling three part-time jobs. So I became a cleaner, concierge, and move-in coordinator. And when I finished my course, um, and after taking the PMP certification exam, I landed an IT analyst job here in the food distribution industry. So right now, I'm doing that as a day job, and also I'm a proud digital business owner. So in this digital business, I help dedicated corporate parents, hardworking individuals create an online income stream so that they can have more precious time with their family and their kids. So today, our topic is about, of course, it's going to be Christmas really soon. and we're transitioning to 2025. So it's just a matter of days. So I wanted to discuss 6 key qualities that you need to guarantee success in 2025. So who's excited for 2025, right? It's just right around the corner. And are you ready? Are you ready to conquer it? Or probably you're still carrying over some of the same excuses, fears, and some habits that you have in 2024 or from 2024. So if you're tired of just getting by and you want to thrive in this year of 2025 or in the next year, then watch this video until the end and I'll share 6 non-negotiable qualities that could set you apart in 2025. Whether you're doing business or you have your career or you have a job right now, it doesn't matter, because trust me, these qualities are game changers. This has been proven because I also have developed these qualities in myself. And I've tried and tested it, and it's already proven working. So that's why I'm sharing these 6 qualities to you. So, there. So, the first one is visionary thinking. Okay. So, again, I've mentioned in my previous lives that the first book that I've read is The Secret of Rhonda Byrne. And it said there, and a lot of the personal development gurus always say, if you can't see it, you can't achieve it. And that is so true. Because you need to have a crystal clear, and I mean crystal clear, vision of what you want to achieve in this, at least in this particular year, 2025. So you need to sit down and really take the time to visualize your goals, identify it first, write it down. Um, how many goals do you have for 2025? And it doesn't matter if you think that you'll be able to take in, let's say, 5 goals for the year or 10 goals for the year, doesn't matter how many, because even if you don't achieve the full list, let's say, you have the option as well to carry it over for the next year. So you don't have to be too hard on yourself as well when you're writing down your goals or your visions for the next year. And don't put too much pressure on it, or on yourself, right? Because it's your goals and you still have the will, right? The free will to action upon it, right? So just imagine what your life will look like, what it would feel like, and what it would even sound like once you've achieved those goals. Because, successful people are actually dreamers. And what I actually practice personally is that there are a lot of times, even when I was younger, actually, that I do daydream. I do daydream. As funny as it may seem, even when I was young, let's say when I'm in the classroom in my class when I was in high school, and I'm not really very interested in the topic that's being discussed. Sometimes my mind just wanders. And it's thinking, I'm daydreaming, so to speak. So, and then I have carried it on until now that I'm an adult and I do have a family. So, whatever I wanted to achieve, I don't know how it happens or why it happens, but I always achieve it if I really wanted it. Not probably in the time or timeline that I wanted, because that's God's plan, right? But if I see it in my mind, if I write it down, if I always see it and I always try to remember it, one way or another, it comes true. So you need to have a visionary thinking. That's number one. Number two, Number two is very important too. It's adaptability. So, what is adaptability? It's your ability to be flexible with changes. Because again, the only constant thing that we have is change, and that's inevitable. So, if 2024 was not your best year, and you had a lot of issues, you had a lot of problems that you had to face, 2025, guess what? 2025 is no different. Okay? Because that's just how life is. And again, that's inevitable. You cannot just say, wait, pause, just stop. I'll just breathe. No, you can't say that, of course, right? Just like any other year, 2025 will be the same. And you really have to be adaptable. You have to be ready. You have to be flexible in case, there are challenges that would come your way. And what's the trick? I always just think about those challenges as opportunities. Like, what if this challenge already has passed, and what will be the outcome? So that's what I always think about. If there are any, or if there's any challenge that I would have to face, I always think about the future or the outcome. What will come out of this situation afterwards? So, and again, most of the time, if not all, that's an opportunity to grow. So that's number two, adaptability. The third one is resilience. So in relation to adaptability, of course, when we talk about challenges, we also have to be resilient. So there's a saying, fall seven times, stand up eight, right? Because we all know that success is not just a straight line. It's not linear. You really would have to face setbacks. Again, as I said, that's life. It's full of ups and downs, and that's inevitable. We cannot stop that, right? But how we bounce back from all those challenges, all those issues, problems is what really counts, because we bounce back stronger, right? Because we've already experienced what it's like. It's like teaching your brain as well, teaching you yourself how you will handle the situation better if it comes again in the future, if the same situations encountered again in the future, right? You know what to do the next time around. So you really have to build mental toughness, and you don't let the failure define you, because it's not you. You are different from the things that you're experiencing. It's not you. So it should only refine you. You should be learning from those experiences. So that's number three. You have to be resilient. Okay. And then number four is consistency. So again, in life, if we have goals, we have to face these challenges in order for us to achieve the goals, because we have to keep on learning. We have to adapt to the situation, so that ourselves will be I mean us ourselves will be fit for that situation, or will be in the same frequency as our goal. So we have to be consistent in order to achieve that, in order to be that person that we want to be. So small steps, of course, that are done daily will take us to places that giant leaps cannot. And I know it's hard for a lot of people to do giant leaps, because of the situation. Like, there are different factors. There are people who are not really risk takers, right? And small steps for them, for those people who are not really used to doing or taking giant leaps, it's hard for them to even do that small step. And every time, remember, every time that you have done a small step, you have to celebrate that. So don't be, again, don't be too hard on yourself. So how do you do those small steps? You just have to show up every day. Just show up every day, even when you don't feel like it, even when you are troubled, even when you are feeling too lazy, you know um because whatever happens, if you show up every day, if you do these small steps every day, it will put you miles ahead. Sometimes you never know, you're already far from where you've come from, right? So whether it's in your career, in your relationships, in business, personal, in your personal development, consistency will compound, definitely compound into massive results if you do it every single day. Okay, so build a habit. If that's one of your weaknesses, you just have to improve yourself further in building a habit. Just be consistent. That's number four. Number five, so this is the last two. These are the last two. So, number five, emotional intelligence or EQ. Why? Actually, this is also one of the most important things that was discussed in project management. So, we need to have a strong emotional intelligence. People skills actually takes us where hard skills can't. Because in right now in this digital era, um, relationships are not the same as before, because people tend to rely more on their mobile devices, on the internet. Connecting with one another is more virtual than physical, than face to face, right? So so in this era, in this age, having great relationships, having healthy relationships, personal and professional, are everything. That's everything. Even if you watch a lot of the leaders who discuss tips about leadership, tips about personal development, personal improvement, self-help, they would always say that we are all connected. We're all connected. So you have to whichever it is that you want to improve on, maybe personal or professional relationships, relationships in your careers, maybe with your relatives, with your family, with your friends, with your kids, with your spouse. You have to listen more, you have to empathize too. You have to be authentic whenever you communicate with people. You have to empathize, you have to really feel it. You don't just have to like listen and react. You have to empathize, and you have to communicate clearly. You don't have to communicate for the sake of communication, but you have to communicate clearly, right? So this quality, having a strong emotional intelligence, will strengthen your connections and create opportunities that you didn't even know existed. Sometimes those leap of faith, those opportunities actually come from those connections. So those can be life changing. And you wouldn't know that, you wouldn't experience that if you don't really connect to these people, right? So be mindful of those relationships as well. So that's number five, emotional intelligence. Build your emotional intelligence or improve. Okay. And then last but not the least, the courage to take risks. So I know for us Filipinos, it's difficult. We are often often non-risk takers. It's so hard for us to take risks. But it's deeply rooted in our culture. Fortune favors the bold, and that's the truth. And a lot of tycoons, a lot of businessmen, women, millionaires, billionaires here, they are definitely risk takers. But of course, I'm not saying that you have to take a huge risk, right? But I'm just saying that playing it safe is no longer the game. Playing it safe is no longer the game. And it started what, years ago. So if you are still like that right now in 2024, in the year 2024, oh, please develop yourself so that you can take at least small risks for yourself just so you can reap more benefits. Because again, we only have one life. Life is short, right? So in 2025, if you haven't yet, step out of your comfort zone, and you have to take those leaps of faith, because there's more to life than this, than what we're experiencing right now. And that's life, right? Again, life is full of ups and downs, but if you're consistent, if you have a goal, and you are out there, putting yourself out there, taking a leap of faith, you will definitely reap the benefits. You will definitely reach your goals, whether it's starting a business, pursuing a passion project, or just making like tough decisions that you have to make. Action always beats inaction every single time. So don't just stay there and sit on the fence, right? Or, just stand by doing nothing. Don't do that, please. Again, you don't play it safe in 2025, because you're going to lose a lot of time and opportunity. Okay? So that's number six. The courage, you have to build your courage to take risks. So those are the six non-negotiable qualities that would set you apart in 2025. Again, number one, visionary thinking. Number two, adaptability. Number three, resilience. Number four, consistency. Five, emotional intelligence. And six, courage to take risks. Right? So now, here's the challenge that I leave you with. Okay. Out of these six qualities, which one are you already strong in? And which one do you need to focus more on? So, in 2025, in the start of 2025, or before, even before 2025 starts, this is actually one of my plans too. I want to lay out all of my strengths, all of my weaknesses. And those weaknesses, that's what I will work on to improve in 2025. I hope you're going to do the same. So just drop a comment, send me a message, and let's we can actually connect and try to do this together, right? Why not? So we can be accountability partners if we want to improve our weaknesses for 2025. So again, if you're ready to take bold action and to build the life that you are dreaming of, you've been dreaming of, I'm here to help you out to make it happen. And let's again make 2025 another year. Let's make it the year. Okay. And I hope that 2025 is your most prosperous year so far. So that's it from me. And again, if you are interested to learn more about our digital business, how we really earn from this digital business, how we do digital marketing, again, we have an enterprise level or enterprise scale digital business system composed of different elements. It's kind of complicated if if I'm just going to discuss it here, but everything will be discussed in our workshop, in our info session, free info session. You just have to register in my website, aryangale.com, find out if this digital business fits you or your lifestyle and your budget. And I will see you inside. I can connect with you afterwards. So once you're done watching the free info session, just go ahead. I suggest, I highly encourage you to sign up for the 150 refundable package, because that will open up several videos to you that would discuss the very details of how we really earn in this digital business, everything that you have to know, the compensation plan as well. So, and the roadmap, so that you are aware what you're going to get in this digital business. So, if you're ready to do that, please don't hesitate to contact me. I am here to guide you and help you throughout the way. So that's it from me, and I hope you got some value from this Go Live session. I will see you again in my next live. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. Good night.